Okay, I've been making some granny squares for a skull bag that I want to make, and so I just kind of wanted to go through and do how I, start my skull and how I make a granny square out of that skull. So here's the first part. I'm going to just start with a slip stitch, and then I chain 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then I slip stitch the first chain, chain 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and again I slip stitch the first chain, and then I usually slip stitch over to the left to get into this space over here. And then I chain 2, then I put a double crochet into this space here, and then 3 double crochet into the ring, 2, 3, and then I do 2 half double crochet, and 4 single crochet. Three and 4. And then from here, chain 3, and then 4 single crochet on this side. Two, 3, 4, and 2 half double crochet, oops, and 3 double crochet. And then I slip stitch into this first chain that we did, and that's your first round for your skull. Sorry, it's hard to see. And so from here, oops, chain 2, oh man, and then I do 2 double crochet into the first stitch, two half double crochet into the next stitch, two single crochet to the next stitch, and then a slip stitch into the next 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so I actually I'm going to slip stitch one more time, and then chain 2, and then double crochet into the next stitch, and then I do 2 or 3 double crochet into this middle space here. I'm gonna do 2, and then a double crochet into this next space here, and then chain 2, and then I slip stitch into that first stitch there, and then you're going to slip stitch into the next 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, and so when you're finished with those, you should have 3 stitches left on your skull, and that will bring you back to your first. So in the next stitch, 2 single crochet, oops, single crochet, the next stitch, 2 half double crochet, and in the next stitch 2 double crochet. Oops. Try that again. And then a slip stitch into that first chain, and then you can fasten off. But pretty cute, super fast, and easy to work up. And for the granny square part, I didn't have a pattern. I just went rogue with it. I just tried to figure it out the best I could. So I go 2 stitches back from where you fasten off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, that'll leave you with about 6 stitches in between your corners. And so this is where I like to pull in my other color. And so I just fold it over. I'm doing black. It's going to be hard to see, I'm sorry. And then yarn over and bring both through, and then drop the tail. Whoops. Okay. And then I just kind of hold that tail to keep it snug. And then I do 1 chain, because that will count as your first double crochet. And then I do another double crochet, chain 2, another double crochet into that same space, and another double crochet, and that will make your first corner. And then half double crochet in the next, half double crochet in the next, half double crochet in the next, and then in the next 3 stitches you'll do a half double crochet. It's going to be a little wonky this first round. It's going to look really weird, but your second round it really takes that granny square shape. Let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so coming to our next corner, and so we're going to do 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet, and then the next stitch, half double crochet, half double crochet in the next, half double crochet in the next. Oh, that's the tight one. Half double crochet in the next. And if you want to, you can change these to just a double crochet if you want to. I just do half and singles the first time around. And let's see, half double crochet in the next. And then in this next one, it's going to be your corner. So 2 double crochet in the same space. Chain 2 and 2 more double crochet in that same space. And so in the next space, we're going to do a double crochet, and in the next space a single crochet, and we're going in this space here, and then to the next space single crochet, and in the next space a single crochet, in the next space a single crochet, in the next space a single crochet. So your next one will be a double. Oh goodness, right in there. And that just kind of squares it off before you do your corner. Your next stitch is the corner stitch. So 2 double crochet in the same stitch, chain 2, and 2 more double crochet in that same stitch. And then in the rest of the stitches that are left, it will be half double crochet in every stitch, just one. It's just how I do my first round. This is the way that I felt like I could make it into the base for a square shape. I think there are, you know what, I'm going to redo this one because it's a bit wonky. There are a ton of the skull granny square, you know, tutorials that you can go and find. There's a bunch of them, I think. I just did it this way because I don't know. I don't follow pattern all the time or very well. I'm a little bit of a non-pattern following person, so I kind of like to figure stuff out on my own. And so once you get to the end of this row, you will slip stitch into that first chain. And so what I like to do is I like to start in a corner. So I actually slip stitch one more space over, so that way I'm more in the corner to start on a corner. Chain 2. And then I'm going to do a double crochet, chain 2, and then 2 more double crochet into the space to make your corner. And then in every stitch until you get to your corner, it's just going to be double crochets all the way around. And that to me just made it more like a square. And so I just go into the first stitch and it's double crochets all the way down. Pretty simple, pretty easy, but it does start to look a little bit more, whoops, a little bit more like a square. And so that way it's more of a skull granny square, and it's nice and tight. There's not too much space in between the stitches, so you can use a bigger hook if you do want. This yarn is so hard to see. If you do want more space, or you want it to be a little bit more stretchy or more movable, you can use a bigger hook. But so I just do double crochets all the way across until I get to that last stitch and get close enough to the corner, and then I do 2 double crochet into the corner, chain 2, whoops, 2 more double crochet here. You can do 3 if you want to. It's all completely and totally up to you. This is just how I do it. And again, just start at that first stitch, double crochet all the way across. Pretty simple, pretty easy. It's a quick workup. The skull is like super fast. And my daughter wanted a bag, and I don't know if we're doing a tote bag, crossbody bag. I have no clue, but we will figure it out, and when we do, we'll sew it all together and put a strap on it, and we'll go from there. But she's really into crochet right now, so she just sends me things and then I make them. Sends me pictures of something she might want, and then I make it for her. So oh, that is insane. I gotta redo that.